I just graduated from YouTube Made For You program, and we're taught how we can use YouTube Shorts to grow our channels. I mean, this is so amazing. Before the program, I was always creating long videos with 100 views, less than 200 views, ridiculous views that I was beginning to get discouraged until I came across the program, applied for it, and I got accepted. And here I am, a fresh graduate from the YouTube Made For You program, and I have the opportunity to be a part of YouTube creator community. It is a big deal for me. I don't know about you. So stay tuned, because I'm going to be taking you through everything I learned from moving my video views from 100 to nothing less than 3K views. Before we get started, get a book, get your device, and begin to jot every tips and tricks I'm going to share in this video. Hey, welcome back. My name is Temi Ajao. I am a digital marketer, and my channel is all about marketing and lifestyle. So if you're looking to grow as a social media manager, a social media marketer, a digital marketer, whatever you're doing, or a content creator, do subscribe, because you're going to be getting a lot of tips from me. So the first thing I learned on the YouTube Made For You program is consistency. In fact, when we began, we were told to always create at least one video every week. In fact, it's even very good if you get to jump into one video per day. But for you to qualify for the creator community, you must have created a video once a day. And I tell you, that particular thing made me to be consistent. In fact, before the program, I could go a month or two without posting on my YouTube. And you know what? I'm always regular on TikTok, Instagram, and the rest of the platforms. Meanwhile, I can also post those videos I post on TikTok and Instagram. I can also post them on YouTube and generate revenue from them. How amazing that is. So consistency is very important. And for you to be consistent, there are some things you should do. You have to plan your content. Very important. However, I understand that some content are spontaneous. I mean, you may just be in your room going through your phone and then something comes to your head. Awesome. However, for you to stay consistent and be relevant, you must plan your content. So what you want to do is to decide how often you want to post. Do you want to post once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, once a day, 10 times a day? There is somebody in the creator community who says, I can't remember his name, said his name is something Johnny. He said he posts nothing less than 10 videos per day. And I tell you, you need to see that guy's result. It's so inspiring. But will I be able to post 10 videos a day? No, because I have some other jobs I'm doing. But if you can, please go ahead and do it. But whichever plan you said you want to go with, ensure that you are consistent with. Another way to stay consistent is looking at other people's content. Look at people in your niche. What are people doing? What are their audience engaging with? What kind of videos are they posting? Get inspiration from them. When you get inspiration from them, look at how you can also pick from their ideas and repurpose to yours. Do not take people's video and dump in your own channel. You are going to get restricted. Your account is going to get flagged. So ensure that whatever content you're posting on YouTube, I'm very sure everybody knows this already, but in case you don't, there must be originality in your video. But you need to know that no matter what you're talking about, somebody must have talked about it. But the manner at which you present it must be creative, and it must be totally different from others. Another thing I learned is that you don't be stuck in your niche. I mean, I'm a digital marketer, right? And I manage social media accounts. I always thought that on my channel, I must always post something regarding digital marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, something in that line. However, the program taught me that there are a lot of things I can do. In fact, we're encouraged to jump on trends. For instance, of course, I'm a social media manager, blah, 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 blah. Of course, that particular challenge is relevant. Just ensure that you are creating it to align with your niche. Another one is Get Ready With Me, A Day in My Life, and other trending things you can jump on. We were told about jumping on trends. They help in getting seen. So it's not every time you want to bore us about your niche. If you are a farmer, for instance, try to look at other things, like besides telling us what kind of plants you plant or how plants can germinate or get harvested quickly. Look at sharing other content like a day in my life as a farmer, how I clean my garden. Look at all those things. Don't be stuck on one thing. Another thing you need to know is that those short videos you post on Instagram, TikTok, and other platforms, you can also make money when you post them on your YouTube Shorts. So what you want to do is that whenever you post on those other apps, bring it to YouTube and also post there. But make sure that you're not just dumping it on us. Ensure that you are making it valuable. That's very, very important. One thing you must also include in your video is hook. Those things you see at the top of people's video or at the middle or the downside, whichever, those text or screen, they are called hook. Those things get to attract your target audience. They get to attract prospects. Imagine you have something catchy on your screen. People want to tap on that video and watch what you have for them. Ensure that your hook is also relevant to your video. Don't tell us A on your hook and your video is about B. You're going to lose credibility totally. So don't do that. Ensure that your hook is related to your video. Another thing I learned is that we must employ great storytelling strategies. I know that not every one of us are very good in telling stories, but look at how well voiceovers are doing now. Maybe you're telling us about how you got your new job, about, people just want to hear story. The whole thing now is becoming a bit difficult. Economy is becoming difficult, inflation here and there, and people really want to watch video and they won't feel relaxed. So the storytelling strategy is a good strategy. I am already implementing this strategy in my content as well, because I must make that money and I must get that YouTube paycheck this year. Hashtags are very important. Ensure that your hashtags are relevant to your niche. For instance, digital marketing, try to use an hashtag on digital marketing. If something is trending, I think the most trending thing right now is the dance. That dance, I can't remember what that hashtag name is, but if you also use that hashtag, it also helps. But remember that you are not misleading us. Remember that don't mislead us. In as much as we say jump on trends, ensure that you are using the right hashtag so that you'll be seen easily. One thing every channel should do is to check their analytics. Before the program, I don't check my analytics. I just post. YouTube has a studio, right, that has your content analytics, audience analytics, and all kind of analytics you need. So that analytics help you to understand what your audience are watching more, what are they engaging with more, what are they interacting with more. So you need to check your analytics from time to time. When I started the program, I understand the importance of looking at analytics, and that has also helped me to always plan my content. For instance, if I post 3 times this week and I post different kind of content, if at the end of the week I look at my analytics and I see that, okay, out of the 3 content I posted the previous week, only 1 did better, what I would do is to go back and recreate that video that did better. And maybe the other 2 that did do better, what I usually do is to look at what I did do correctly. Is it that the lighting was not great? Is it that the audio was not good enough? Or is it that people don't just like the video? Also, the analytics will help you know what you should create moving forward. Every content must have 3 V's in order for it to go viral. And they are value, variety, and vulnerability. What does value mean? It means if your video is valuable, if people find your video valuable, you are most likely to go viral. Also, if your channel is not rigid, in the sense that you're just giving us one niche back to back, if you're open to variety, like jumping on trends, giving us a day in your life, giving us all those interesting content, then your video is likely to go viral. Vulnerability. People need to know your struggle. I know so many of us are perfectionists, want to have the most perfect video, but trust me, In fact, the most viral video is not the most perfect. There are more videos that shows vulnerability that go viral than videos that are perfect. So what am I saying in essence? People need to understand your struggle. For instance, if I attach the bloopers in this video, you would be shocked at how much mistakes I have made while making this video. But you know, some of us just don't want to share that negativity, so to say, like we just want to be out there perfect. But YouTube is telling us that people also want to see that part. They want to see that you make mistake. They want to see that they want to see that you did not just wake up, record your video and post, but rather they want us to walk our audience through the journey of thinking of the content to post, planning to shoot it, editing it and posting it. For instance, this particular video on this YouTube Made For You graduation, this is the 4th time I am creating it, and I'm not joking. I mean, the last time I created it, I already had my premiere ready. Like, I already said I was going to premiere it Friday. I posted the trailer on Tuesday saying I'll premiere the full video on Friday. Guess what? Wednesday, I couldn't access the video. Thursday, I couldn't access the video. Friday afternoon, I accessed the video, edited it, and exported it. What happens? After exporting the video, I found out that the video got corrupted. I was like, oh my God, this is not happening. But you know what? I didn't give up. Speaking about challenges, you wouldn't believe that my camera just went off while I was charging it. I mean, these are the things we face, but you know what? You don't give up because you know where you are going to. You know the goals you want to achieve. So you must always keep pushing until we all get to grow our channel and get that first paycheck and multiple paychecks afterwards. Another thing is that you must know your audience. Remember that I said earlier that you also have to go into other people's channels, that is people in your niche. However, you must also understand your audience. Understand what they like. You may be in the same niche as a person A and person B, but your audience might not be the same in respect to behavior. Maybe your own audience prefer long videos, their own audience prefer shorts, or maybe yours prefer shorts and theirs prefer long. For instance, do they enjoy more friendly videos? What do they like exactly? So you must understand your audience. So that would also help you know the kind of content to create. Call to action, your caption. I don't want to believe that anybody posts their video or their content without attaching a caption to it. No, that is not going to be nice at all. So you must always have a caption. I remember I said something about hashtag earlier. Your caption must include what your video is about. Ensure to use searchable terms. For instance, this video I am making, people will likely search for how to grow my YouTube channel, right? So I am also going to put how to grow my YouTube channel in my caption, and I'm going to include hashtag like YouTube Made For You, YouTube channel growth. You know, I'm going to include those hashtags. And also, I am also going to include call to action. Call to action is important. Call to action is what you want your audience to do after watching the video or while watching the video. Let's talk about lighting. Lighting is very, very important. Good lighting helps your video do good. It helps the engagement. It helps your audience or prospective audience enjoy the video. For instance, right now, I'm using up to how many lights? 1, 2, 3, 4 on my back, plus the lighting from my camera. So, and I still feel like it can be better. So it is important to invest in lighting because it is going to help your channel grow. Your background. Your background is very, very important. Be conscious of your background. I know that now when we shoot on a good background or maybe a white background, you cannot change your background. But know that if the original background is not stable, then it's going to be difficult for you to change. And even if you change it, it's going to look distorted. So ensure that you're conscious of your background. Look at my background right now. My background is showing my chair. My background is white and there's a colored light blinking purple, blue, green, red on and off at the back. Then I have a frame here just showing halfway. So you have to really invest in good background. In fact, I'm looking at buying a flower pot where I'm going to put at the back of myself so that you would see, just to make it nicer and more aesthetically pleasing. Your audio is very, very important. You can see that I'm using a microphone. If you don't have this kind of microphone, buy the wireless microphone. The wireless microphone are quite cheap. Put them on your clothing or just put them on your computer or wherever you know it's not going to shake, because having good audio is very, very important. In fact, I heard recently that a video with good audio is likely to do better than a video with good lighting. That is, if your lighting is good and your audio quality is terrible, then that video is not going to perform well. However, if your audio quality is good and the lighting is not so great, there's probability that your video will still do okay. However, if you find out that your audio quality is not good enough, there are some tools you can use. The Adobe Premiere Pro works. The Adobe Audio Enhancer also works. So you also have to look at that. CapCut also helps with audio quality. If you have noise in the background, it can help you reduce noise. But ensure that you have good audio quality from scratch so that you do not have to do so much edit in this tools I have mentioned. Shoot to edit. I mean, I talked about a lot of mistakes I have made. In fact, while I'm recording this video, my camera went off like twice or thrice. What does that mean? Imagine that I just wanted to record this video and go and post like that. Then it will feel like, oh, I have to start all over. But because I know that I have to take the videos, put them together, take away the bloopers, take away the unnecessary things I don't want in the video. And then when I'm done, I can post. So what I'm saying in essence is that shoot to edit. Do not shoot to perfection. I doubt anyone can have a perfect recording at a go, except if it is that selfie video where you're just walking through, where you're just doing a very quick selfie video, giving people information, or it's a live stream. However, if you're shooting a long video like this, you have to know that you need to shoot to edit. Apart from these things we were taught, we're also taught that besides making money from our YouTube shorts, there are other ways you can make money. For instance, membership. If you offer membership, maybe you provide some sort of series of tutorials or series about anything interesting, anything valuable. People can subscribe to become a member, and then you can make money from there. Another way you can make money from YouTube is using the thank you notes. If you look at my video, there's thank you on the screen. If you click on that thank you, it takes you to a part to give me cash. Okay, so you can also make money from people giving you that thank you notes. You can also make money from brands. I mean, that's like the most general one and the most popular one. You know that if you want to make money from brands, you must already have created value for their audience. For instance, if you are targeting skincare brands, ensure that you've already shared tips about skincare routine, how products to use, you review products from time to time. You can take these videos, submit to the brand you want to work with as proposal. They check it out and they see that, okay, this person has their target audience, they can engage you. However, some brands just go to the internet and go and look for creators in their niche and contact them and engage them. So ensure that, just know that there is result for these things. Okay, apart from making money from ad revenue on your YouTube video, you can also make money from membership, make money from thank you notes, and also make money working with brands. I'm going to share some of the things I learned from the creators invited to the program. And I'm going to look at Tato, is a content creator from South Africa, Ife's Kitchen, and Tomike. Tomike said when she started YouTube, she didn't start making money. In fact, she didn't know that she could make money from YouTube. She said she wanted to enter for a competition that required her to make a video and post on her YouTube. And that was how she had a channel. And she said when she found out that she can actually make money from YouTube, she said, okay, this is a very good thing I can invest in. She ensured to start planning and content and started posting. And she said that she got her first paycheck like 4 or 5 years after she's created a channel. But you know what? She said the things that helped her was to ensure that she was planning her content, she was posting consistently, she was engaging an audience, sharing media tips because she's a media girl, always engaging her audience. And she said that accountability works for her. She said she had the group where they were always encouraging one another. Everybody must post at a particular time and other people must go and engage. You know, that accountability partner thing really worked for her. Speaking of accountability partner, what do you think? I should set up a community of accountability partners where we all come together and we get to encourage one another to post and also to share tips and tricks on how to grow our channels. Do let me know if you want me to create this community, and let me know if you also want to join it. If it's kitchen, if it's kitchen said one thing that really worked for her was always carrying her audience along. She said, in fact, she had to post every day just to keep our audience updated on her day-to-day activities. Note that she wasn't sharing her private life. She was just sharing everything in regards to cooking and everything in regards to recipes and the rest of that. Tato, from instance, Tato said he got his first paycheck 1 year after he created his channel. Unlike Tomike, who got ours like 4 or 5 years after. What am I saying? Some of us will get our first paycheck the first year we create our channel, and some of us could be 2-3 years or more after. It could even be less than a year. It could be less than 3 months, depending on how well your channel can grow or how fast it can grow. Another thing I learned is authenticity. You have to be authentic. You have to be creating value. Very, very important. If you can be creating value, then people will be looking forward to your video and also recommend it to their friends. Finally, you've come to the end of these tips and tricks. I hope you found them useful. Remember to implement everything you learned. You need to know that knowledge is power only if you apply them. Okay, so I am looking forward to you sharing your testimonies with me after watching this video. I want your testimonies, how your channel have grown, how well you're doing now on YouTube. I really want to hear those testimonies. And please remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like and also share. If you like, please leave a comment, leave something very nice for me. Tell me, I enjoyed this video, or tell me, I want to join the accountability group, whatever, but just ensure you something nice to me in the comment section. Until next time, bye-bye.